Hey guys, Alex975 here today, and in today's video I just wanted to discuss Invincible Season 2. So obviously there is a spoiler warning for Invincible Season 1 and Invincible Season 2, Episodes 1 and 2. And that's what's come out so far. So if you guys are aware that Invincible Season 2 has just come out, I know for a lot of yous, you might forgot about the show because Season 1 came out, I think, 2 years ago. I'm not sure because I watched Season 1 about 6 months ago and then I rewatched it about 2 weeks ago in preparation for Season 2. So it hasn't been as long as a wait for me. But I know it would have been very frustrating if you had made a long pause for it. But anyways, I'm going to start talking about the show. So the first thing I wanted to talk about in Invincible Season 2 is how Omni-Man has not shown up yet. Although he has been in these alternate realities, he actually hasn't returned the one from Season 1. And I really don't have a great theory on what I think will happen and how he'll come back and what he'll be like. Because there's just so many ways they can go about it, and it's such abrupt. How he leaves so abruptly in Season 1. I don't know if they're going to try go for him to be evil again or him to be trying to do good, but that feels weird. So I would say he'll probably come down and convince Mark again, but I've no clue really, and I'm really excited to see how it goes ahead because Invincible is such an unpredictable show as well, in my opinion. Anyone can die, and also I don't know how it's going to turn out. Also, I have not read any of the comics, so I have no clue if the comics are accurate to the show and what happens in the comics. So I'm excited to just be on a blank slate and see what happens. And personally, I don't want to know what happens. And that's why I've been trying to avoid any videos talking about it, just in case they bring reference to the comics. The other thing I wanted to talk about that everyone has noticed, and it's starting to become a big theme in the show right now, is that Mark is starting to have an evil streak about him. And they have been kind of teasing it in these alternate realities where he's super evil and all this, but I guess you could just say they're alternate realities, so they don't really count. Like, for example, when he paralyzes Atom Eve, that was just terrifying in my opinion. But yeah, we even see our Mark in the main universe, the main timeline universe, that Mark is, when he went to, I don't know his name, the Batman equivalent sidekick, and when they went in that shadow realm, and Mark went talking really seriously and changed completely when Cecil couldn't hear him. It's kind of showing a dark streak, and I think that's going to be a theme. Maybe not in Season 2, and maybe they're just teasing it in Season 2 and it'll come back in a later season. But because of how Omni-Man, what he did to him, and how Omni-Man left him, and how Mark is easily susceptible to becoming evil, obviously, because in these alternate realities he usually does become evil, which I also found kind of shocking, how he just, more universes he goes with his dad than he doesn't, because in Season 1, I felt like it was just like a throwaway line when his dad was kind of saying, I know his dad was trying to get him to join him, but I couldn't even sense Mark even really considering it. So yeah, I don't really know what they're doing with the Mark becoming evil. I don't think he will become evil, obviously. I think what will happen is he will go on a violent streak and someone will have to snap him out of it. Maybe it's just showing that he's not completely good, because Omni-Man is his dad, but I'm really enjoying seeing this stuff. And it's really interesting. I also recommend, even though it hasn't come into play much yet, watching the Atom Eve episode, the special episode, because I only watched that recently because I didn't know it existed. I just watched it before Season 2, just in case it had any effect to Season 2, but it's really good and I recommend watching it because it helps understand Atom Eve's character much better, and it made her character a lot better in my opinion. At first she was just kind of the love interest type character. I know she's not the love interest yet, but she probably will be. But now she actually seems like a really good character with an interesting story, and it basically gives a better spotlight to how she got her powers and how powerful her powers can be, potentially more powerful than Mark and Omni-Man could ever be. But yeah, this season is looking really good. Maybe it's not as good as Season 1 start, probably just because of that such a sudden entrance with Omni-Man killing the original Guardians of the Globe. That was such a good scene, and I don't think any show could ever start off as good as that. But Season 2 is looking really good, and it could end up being better than season 1. They've jumped into this multiverse thing very, very fast, and that is kind of a risky move for me, because the multiverse, at least for Marvel and DC a bit, hasn't really worked out. So I'm kind of wary about the multiverse, because I obviously watch a lot of Marvel and DC, and they both badly failed at the multiverse. So I'm kind of skeptical about the multiverse, but I'm excited to see where it goes, and hopefully it works out in Invincible. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. I know this was a really short video, but I really wanted to apologize for not uploading. After uploading nearly every day for the past 5 commentary videos, I stopped for 2 weeks. That is because I did have tests, and there was nothing I could do. I just didn't have the time, and even now I don't have so much time on my plate, but I have enough time on my plate that I'm trying to focus. The big problem is I have to focus on all 3 channels, and although I could just stop the other 2 channels and focus on this channel, and I could upload daily on this channel, that's not what I want to do. So I'm going to be trying to upload today on all 3 channels, and I'm probably going to be changing up the complete genre of Alex975A. I've got to update descriptions on all the channels because all the genres are changing, the channel background, and basically the whole channel, because I'm pretty confident that I'm going to be changing to commentary, at least for the foreseeable future, because I enjoy it more at the moment. It's doing probably just as good as Minecraft and tutorials, but I enjoy it a lot more, and there's a brand new market to go into, so obviously that's better. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to go into commentary. It's a risky move, but I'm excited to do it, because I don't know if I could have gone for any longer if I did Minecraft tutorials, because I was kind of just getting bored of that. So yeah, I'll let you guys know more when I have a better plan, but at the moment what I'm planning on doing is uploading twice a week on all 3 channels, all on the same day, on Tuesdays and Sundays. I think that's going to be it. I'm not confirming that, because I have other stuff on nearly every other day. I might be able to bring that to 3, but I think Tuesdays and Sundays are the best for me, when I can upload onto all 3 channels, but at least it'll be onto all 3 channels. The one thing about that is that commentary videos, one thing I've noticed about them is, although they have a faster growth than Minecraft tutorials, they kind of go on a flat line. The commentary videos, they go rapidly up and then flat line. The good thing about that is that it's not like eventually the tutorial videos get bigger. It's that the tutorial videos flatline after a long while. Like, they get to 1,000 after like 4 weeks, whereas in like 2 days the commentary video gets to 1,000 views. The one bad thing about that is there can't be much like a big gap between the next upload if I want my channel to keep consistently growing. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. I'm going to stop boring you guys with the channel. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.